So, how's everyone's holiday times going? I mean, it's going alright for me. Like, I just went into work yesterday to go grocery shopping because I work at a grocery store and we needed groceries. And I just we drive in and immediately we see the entire fucking parking lot packed. We walk in, carts, like, there's only like 3 carts in the fucking cart room, and just the whole place is packed, and I'm like, so fucking glad I don't have to work today. And I said that to half the employees. I'm probably a dick, but I mean, really, I should be glad I wasn't working yesterday. And today I'm also glad I'm not working. Like, 2 really good days to normally not have to work. And, yeah, just works out. But anyways, hey guys, while we got a game today here on Showdown against this guy right here. You know, just random laddering. So, opponent's team, he's got a pretty decently standard team by the looks of it. Like, the structure of it, it seems cool and all. Like, you know, just a standard, bulky-ish team, you know. So, threats on his end, really just the Talonflame and Lucario. Just a combination of the two can get really annoying really quick. And, I mean, I have Rotom for the Talonflame. Lucario, I don't really have anything that's too for it, so really, I just got to make sure I keep up pressure on him so he doesn't have a chance to safely switch it in. And then otherwise, I should generally be okay. Like, the Trevin will be fucking annoying. It always is. That's just the meaning of Trevin is fucking annoying piece of shit. I mean, that's not the actual meaning, but that's how I describe Trevin. So, fucking whatever. So, anyways, leads on his end. I felt like he'd want to get Sand Up right off the bat, so I figured he may want to go with Tyranitar. That or he could go with Ferrothorn, so I was like, okay, let's make the really dumb play of going with Lucario. Like, I mean, it made sense looking at his team, but, you know, we'll see where it gets us. So let's get into this. Also, I'm on the other side, if you couldn't already tell. But anyways, he's going to lead with the Talonflame, and I did lead off with Lucario, so that's actually a really bad... Well, it's not terrible, but at the same time, I don't want to stay in because that's obviously not the best matchup ever. So I go into Rotom just because it's the obvious switch. I kind of, you know, it's my kind of best thing to do, so I might as well just do it, but I'm just going to fire off a Will-O-Wisp right here because I knew he was just going to switch out. There's no reason he had to stay in, so I might as well just go for Will-O-Wisp. It misses against a Trevant right here, which, I mean, it sucks because now I'm going to have to take a burn from his Trevant because I really want to get that burn off just because it does help make Trevant a lot easier to deal with. I mean, it's not like it's going to help that much, but it's better than nothing, right? But I at least learned that his status is the Will-O-Wisp because, I mean, they can carry dual status, but they generally don't in favor of having that Leech Seed. So here, I'm going to decide to go to Gengar. I figured he'd either go for, well, I mean, just in case he was going to go for Will-O-Wisp again, I can at least have Gengar in to absorb it in a sense. But here, I decided to go for Sub because I figured he's either going to try and Leech Seed or he's going to go for Protector substitute of his own or just switch out. So, substitute seems safe. He went into T-Tar just to get the Stand Up. And I just go for Focus Blast to be safe. He goes back into Trevant predicting that, and I'm like, that's fine. I figure after that he's going to play that stupid fucking game of, oh, switch out, switch back, you know, because the only thing that's really going to care about taking a hit too badly is a Trevant taking a Shadow Ball, because T-Tar can take Focus Blasts, you know, not well, but not bad either, so I'm kind of in that spot of, I'm just going to try and play around that. I go for Focus Blast that last turn. He did Protect, so I figured he's going to predict me to go for Focus Blast again, so I just go for Shadow Ball. And that is going to take him out, so I got rid of the Trevant really early game, which is nice just because I don't have to fucking deal with it. That's really it. That's the only reason why it's nice. It's just an annoyance out of the way. It's not really a threat, it's just an annoyance, you know? It takes a bit to get around, but it's not exactly like the most threatening thing in the fucking universe, you know? But anyways, he brings in Ferrothorn, has Protect on it. I just go for Focus Blast to get some damage off. Does a pretty decent chunk. If he didn't have Protect, he'd be dead already. Which, I mean, yeah, that's kind of obvious. But it's like, you know, it's annoying at the same time just because I would have liked to take it down. But obviously I can't now. But whatever the case, I died a burn. So that's how it goes. Bring in Lucario. And I'm just going to Mega Up and hit him with a Close Combat. And, you know, that's the end of that. I didn't really care if he switched out to anything else. Because if he switched out to anything else, they would have to still take a base 120 Close Combat, and then I could just fire off an Extreme Seed after that, so it's like, nothing on his team's really going to like taking that, so he's just going to sack the Ferrothorn. I do take the Air Marbles, which sucks, but oh well. But anyways, he brings in the Talonflame. I could have stayed in, but Close Combat wouldn't have done nearly as much as I would have needed it to, so yeah, I just have to switch out to Rotom. Unfortunately, because of the rocks and the burn, he's going to be able to take me out right there with 2 flare blitzes. Unfortunate, but oh well. But here, my only real option is to go out to Staraptor and just try and Brave Bird him, because there's no other way to really deal with the Talonflame right now. It's actually a pretty decently sized threat now, so I gotta kind of watch for it. But, I mean, my Brave Bird was obvious, but I had to go for it just in case he decided to try and play the Brave Bird game himself. So, he goes into Tyranitar. Brave Bird's still doing a pretty decent chunk, and right there I actually scored the crit, and he also missed Stone Edge. It honestly didn't matter too much, just because, you know, right here I'll just take out my Staraptor with the Talonflame, but I would have just brought in Lucario to revenge him anyways. I mean, that little bit of extra damage on Talonflame really doesn't mean that much, so whatever. But right here, I really have nothing else to take on this Talonflame, so I'm going to have to go into Ferrothorn and just straight up sack it, because I know he's going to take a lot from that Flare Blitz recoil, and then since I have Rocky Helmet and the Iron Barbs, yeah, you're not going to appreciate taking that 1-bit Talonflame. So, he does take me out. Unfortunate, but that's kind of why I brought in the Ferrothorn in the first place. Just going to take out the Talonflame with Extreme Speed, because that's the best thing I can really do. And it does take him out, and I figured it would, so yeah. Anyways, it brings in Starmie, and really all I can do is just go for the Shadow Claw and hope I live a hit, just because I'm at that point where if he takes me out, he takes me out, but I know I'm not going to do enough Extreme Speed, so Shadow Claw plus Extreme Speed takes him out to take the Surf, so that's cool. He brings in his own Lucario, and I was hoping, I knew he was going to go for E-Speed, but I was hoping maybe he wouldn't make the smart move and go for the close combat, hoping for a speed tie, thinking, or forgetting that Megas don't get the speed drop or increase upon Megaing up. So, yeah, he just goes for Exchange Speed, which is make the smart move by a little bit 4%, take him out of close combat. So, yay. So that is the game. So GG guy, it was fun. Tyranitar hacks is a little bit of stuff, but honestly, I think I still would have played around it about the same, because it would have just been bringing Lucario. I didn't know his item. I was thinking it might have been choiced just from how he had no Life Orb. Well, I wouldn't have seen the Life Orb, but he had no leftovers. He could have been Resto Chesto, or he could have been like Lum or Focus Sash, but, or even Chopal, but I'm going to kind of assume not, but I probably would have just close combat and then just done the Ferrothorn play about the same, so I mean, that would have been really the only differences that I can think of, but otherwise, it probably would have played out the same anyway, so, nah. Who cares? So, GG guy, yeah, so, hope you guys enjoyed, such blah, have a good holiday season. I'll hopefully try and upload tomorrow, see what happens. If I don't, have a merry, I looked this up just a second ago, but have a Merry Christmas, I guess. I was gonna, you know, do my obligatory, oh, well, the random fucking holiday, but I forgot, so whatever. Happy holidays, blah, 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 etc., etc. Recomment sub, and later, guys.